Hey, welcome back. We have a knife here, one I've had my eye on. I just saw this in pictures over the last few months and really gravitated towards it. Overall, not so sure what to expect. It's not exactly my knife style from a deployment perspective and stuff because it's a flipper, but this is the Skiff Drifter. Skiff makes a few knives in this similar platform with different blade shapes. And yeah, let's see what we think. But I was really impressed with the milling. So the aesthetic of this knife just kept me coming back and looking at it. Let's see what we got here. Looks like this is the original receipt for the knife. That's kind of cool. Yeah, so let me do this in a way where we're not going to expose anything. So this was made in 2 of 2022. Skiff made blades based in New York. And just a little description of what they did on here. So there's some anno and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, let's see what we think. Yeah, that is really, really nice looking. Man, they just, the way that they do this milling and how it runs together is really cool to me. Backspacers, a work of art. This thing's sweet. A little pokey and long on the, I'm already not a big flipper fan. A little pokey and long on the flipper, but oof, that was nice. That's pretty sweet. The weight of it's really nice. The balance and weight of it, I really like right away. It's like substantial, but light. That's very rare to kind of get that feeling. And yeah, the action's really good. Wow. I did not expect to like this much. This is really nice. Man, that is smooth. I mean, you would think, right? It's Skiff, but that is really smooth. Just kind of had this realization, if you grab it right, you could kind of flip it with your thumb here, no problem. I don't think I've ever done that with a regular flipper tab before, but kind of cool. So yeah, that tab's just a little bit pokey. Like I wish it was a little more sort of rounded off there, but all things considered, man, that is just a work of milling art right there. How crazy is that? I just could stare at that all day. That's really impressive. Skiff on there. This one doesn't look like it's as directly lined up as the other side. Could be seeing it wrong, but it looks like this side's a little off. I don't know if this thing can be sort of adjusted or how that works exactly, but man, that thing is beautiful. It does have a lot of screws on it. It's not like something crazy number, but there are quite a few screws on this side. Man, look at the reflection on that blade. That is really nice. So 1 second. I don't know if that's a hand rubbed blade or a machine ground, but it is a really nice grind. Razor sharp edge there. Let's zoom back out here and give that edge a little try. See how it is. I really like the blade shape and the feel in hand and stuff. Lock up looks really good. Centering looks really good. Yeah, this thing's sweet. Wow, much better than I expected. Not crazy sharp, but it will cut. Not the crazy sharpest one I've ever felt, but it could probably strap into the stratosphere and be really sharp with a nice strap on it or something like that. Whew. Wow, that is unexpected. I'm not a big flipper knife fan, but man, good is good. What can I say? That is just very satisfying. Damn. All right, let's spec it up a little bit here. Where'd my scale go? I had it a second ago. I got my sensitive scale out here. I am going to guess 4 point, see, is this milled out inside or something? No, it looks like slab titanium. Ooh, nice little Skiff logo in there. That's sweet. Drifter, number 31. 4.75 ounces. Probably help if I switched it to ounces. 4.45. I did feel like it was light, but just seemed too light. I just didn't feel like it could be. I was gonna say 4.5, 4.5, 4.5, and just last minute I switched to 4.75, but it's a 4.5 ounce knife. Very nice. Well then, that is a pleasant surprise indeed. Really nice detent, just right. You know, I recently had another flipper that kind of had ranked itself as my favorite flipper. Just as a non-flipper fan, they really have to knock my socks off, and that was the oh, what was it called? The it's the Nick Chuprin company, but the name just slipped my mind. But they had a really nice knife called the MK1S. But this is definitely a step up from that for me. Like, that was a really nice knife, don't get me wrong. This thing made in the US. I'm just really, really impressed with this. I gotta go do some research on this now. Someone gave me a big hard time for not researching every single knife that I bring on the channel, and it's like, well, I don't really have time to research every single knife. Some of them I do minimal research on. Some of them I do deep research on. If you've seen my Oz videos or Demco, Victorinox, there's some that I've done a ton of deep research on. And some I just I'm not sure if I'm gonna like them, so it's like, why spend a whole bunch of time on it, right? And this was one of those ones where it's like, let's just even see if I like it before I start surfing around. I really bought it because of this milling here. I just was really impressed with that. And then when I saw this drifter model, when the guy listed it on Reddit, and saw this really beautiful blade with the shape that I like, the Demco kind of shape, I was like, that is worth taking a look at. The one thing I'd say I don't really care for on it is this crazy pocket clip. I don't know what they were thinking on this thing, but you know, sometimes weird shit happens on knife designs, especially back then. I don't feel like people are doing this kind of stuff anymore. I think most people have started to pick up that that's not really a desirable design, but you know, if it was like right there, it'd be really nice. Right about there. It's not crazy extra long. It's like a bit extra long. Interesting how that has that little landing pad in there too, to go in over the pants nicely. That's a nice little detail I didn't pick up at first, actually. Yeah, this milling is just really sweet. Man, very nice. Well, it's always good to get surprised, although I was planning on being able to offload this from the collection really quickly. I'll have to find something else I like less. But yeah, that is sweet. Very cool. All right, good day on the knife channel. I think that's all for now. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.